Hey, Greg guys here. How we going? What are we doing? You know what we're doing. We're looking at a freshly sandblasted shell from Georgy. So yeah, Georgy girl's been up to Lockyer blasting, and Dave's done a great job again at cleaning it all up. You even got rid of most of that glue, which is great. All the floors have been blasted clean. Yeah, so we have a pretty good for a 66. Nice clean dash. That's going to be great to work with. Lovely quarter panel. Beautiful roof, absolutely. Like just so clean. Oh, tiny little bit there. So a little repair needed at the bottom there. So that's pretty good. Let's see what else needs a little bit of welding. There is a little bit, but pretty much what you'd expect for something this age. So we've got a little bit here. See where your guard bolts on here, you have a rubber bead and it can trap water, and if the bead's not flush enough against the body, well, that can happen. So little patch needed in there and a little bit down in here. So that's like your inner there, a little bit there, not too bad. Bo, come on. Bo's been wanting to play with Collie next door. What do you reckon, Bo? Hey, I know, you're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you're a good boy. Yeah, anyway, where were we? So this is a little bit on the outer there, so that piece will fold over there because that's like an overlap. And down here is a little bit worse than on the other side, but not too bad. So that's nice, easy repairs anyway, basically. So that's really good. On the front here, that one's just got a tiny hole there. Pretty much all the beetles rust out in this area, so a little patch needed for there. And you knew about this piece, or maybe you didn't if this is your first video watching. So when we got the car, it already been stripped off its paint and there was a lot of surface rust on it, but this area you could tell had some filler in it, and it turned out that it was just too rough to leave in place. So we've already started with welding a piece in there, but yeah, Andrew's got to continue the fabrication and put a piece in there, and then this here is pretty much standard as well. So someone's put a patch in here, and it's the patch on top of a patch is already rusted, so we're just going to cut this out and keep it fresh, like brand new metal in there, and it'll be treated behind it, so that won't be a problem. So if you ever wondered, that one of the most common areas for rust in these Beetles is down in here, because you can't really get to it so much. But when your painting is done, you just got to flood all this area with rust preventative stuff, and on the back of the outer skin as well, and then you won't have any issues. So all in all, I'm very happy. It's all nice and clean under there. Dash is all clean. So lovely. That's what we like. Clean metal to work with. Considering how heavy that surface rust was, it's only the slightest of actual pitting in the metal, but you know, a couple of coats of epoxy will fill that alone. So really happy with how it turned out, considering it's 54 years old. It's pretty good. So yeah, we're going to pop that motor out soon. Yeah, but anyway, priorities now is just to get this in epoxy. So that's our main aim. We didn't want to pull out all the wiring, so we've left all that intact. The car will still start and run. We needed a new reservoir there anyway, We're going to go through all the brakes and stuff like that, but because the car still runs okay, we're just going to give it a tune up and a service and rebuild the carby, and we'll do a compression check and all that. But yeah, overall it seemed to run fine, so we'll put all new wheel cylinders in and go through all the brakes, and yeah, so basically make it a good, reliable running vehicle. So we're definitely getting rid of the homebrew alternator job. Maybe that was part of a 12 volt conversion for them, but so we'll put a new 12 volt generator on there, or alternator, and yeah, check everything out. So that's Georgy. Miss Bonnie's already in her epoxy, so it's ready to start doing some body work on, so that's cool. Different story altogether with that car, but it's this for its age, I think it's done pretty well. So very good, happy days. Just thought I'd give you an update on Georgy girl. Hey Collie, what's going on? What you doing? Hey, what you doing? You just want to play with Bo, don't you? You just want to play with Bo, I know. All right, so that's all for now, and we will talk to you later.